some pumpkin pie. Do some caroling. Sorry. I gotta stop. Okay, hold on. I gotta look for... Wait, I actually like this playlist, so I'm going to add it to my... I didn't mean to add it. Okay, it's fine. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Lo-fi Christmas. Wait, is that a thing? Oh! Wait. I just saw it. Stop. Yes. Lo-fi Christmas 2023. Sorry, I hate myself. That's a vibe, fam. Hi, guys. I'm dying. What is this? Get off my screen. Why are you here? Why do I have this problem? Stop. I forgot that why do I have things that I don't remember downloading? The hell? Anyways. Hi, guys. What's up? We're gonna do some lawyer things today. I am determined. I'm scared, but I'm determined. What do I have? Ooh, I still have some things. That's good. Let's eat. Looking like a snack. Hello. She's so pretty. Oh my god. Help. I'm gonna lose my mind. Or do I have my... I'm guessing I do because I'm clicking and okay, amazing. Love that for me. Let's head to the courthouse. I think, based on what John said yesterday, there's going to be some mock trials. So I think, if anything, it'll be good to just sit back and, like, study. I definitely want to ask somebody today to, like, give me advice on setting up, like, my biggest thing is I don't know how to speak legalese. That's the best way that I can describe it, is there's this whole language that comes with being in this lawyer realm, right? And I've been reading over the docket and how some of these lawyers are speaking. I'm like, I get what they're trying to say, but if it were me, I would be saying it like, this makes no sense for X, Y, and Z reasons. But they're saying it all smart and whatnot, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. So basically just like going over the best way, like, I mean, I guess like I might just ask, like, what is some of your advice for, like, I've just been reading over the docket. Is that, like, effective? I need to turn down my mic because it is peaking. What the fuck? Because there's a lot that I still don't understand, and I still don't feel confident enough to do things on my own. And, like, honestly, I think I'm gonna probably pull a judge aside today and just be like, I'm very anxious. I don't feel like I'm confident enough on my own just yet. I want to be. I'm passionate about becoming a good attorney, but I'm nervous, right? So I need help. I definitely need help. I did not see his stream. No. Hi. I have not seen his stream. I have absolutely zero clue what MedRP looks like on Onyx, or who's in charge of it, who's hiring, how to get a job doing medical on Onyx. I'm assuming you just show up to the hospital and are like, hey, I'd like a job. I have no idea anything about MedRP. It is something I want to do on Onyx. I'm hoping... I have a lot of thoughts about this. But, like, it's a little strange to... I guess I was expecting her to actually say she was in charge of medical over there, but she hasn't said anything. CivRP is up good. I am hoping that CivRP is up good, because that is something I'm massively passionate about. But I don't know. I'm very nervous, to be honest. I hope that, like, I've been trying not to be nervous about Onyx, to be honest. I've been really nervous about Onyx. I'm nervous because I know that it's, like, Q is gonna be insane, and my plans are to stream Monday through Friday in December, right? If I get into Onyx, by some miracle, I will stream on Saturday. But I probably won't stream if I'm just sitting in a queue. But I want to try Onyx, but the queue makes me really nervous. And I'm really hoping that for essential workers, like doctors, EMS, police, I'm sure, like, I have to believe that based on the fact that Wise Guy and DW literally were a part of NoPixel and saw that it was needed, and see how many people are in their community already, that they have a queue for those essential worker jobs, right? Even lawyers. I hope they have a queue for lawyers and judges and whatnot, because it's needed. I'm assuming. I hope that there's not. I hope that they will implement earned prio, because I already know a lot of the big streamers that are on it already have prio, right? They've been gifted the prio. I'm hoping that for essential workers, I'm hoping for essential workers that there will be a queue for them. Because honestly, if there's no special queue for EMS, if there's no special queue for cops, server is going to be absolute madness. So I believe there will be, but I think it's going to be hard for people who didn't, like, and there obviously hasn't been a application before the server opened to hire people. So like here's the thing, and I love bringing this up because it makes me laugh now. It did not make me laugh at the time, but it makes me laugh now. I got my job as the head of EMS, head of medical on Ignite, 3 days before the server opened. I pray to God that is not happening again. But anyways, because you need to have time to hire people, to get them used to the mechanics of the server, to do all this stuff. I want to believe that there is at least a small group of cops and medical. There's obviously DOJ. They obviously have Occam's, which is like chef's kiss. love that for us. Outcomes is like, God, yes. I don't, obviously, we won't know until we get in if there are EMS who are going to be driving around the city, because I know for a fucking fact there are going to be people that day one, they are running around exploring and they pass out from not eating. Do you understand me? I know this. I know this because it happens on every server. It's funny as fuck. But anyways, but also you're like, there's this video about cars that you can tune yourself. Somebody is going to do something stupid to one of their cars and they're going to fly out and they're going to be hella injured. Where's the medical staff? So I'm hoping. I have not heard anything about who's running medical on Onyx, and I'm genuinely curious. I'm hopeful that things are gonna be good, but I definitely don't know how Q is gonna be, or kind of how everything is gonna play out. I'm actually nervous. So stop pushing me, you ass. Which would be sick. Like, here's the thing, like, even, I'm gonna be real with you. You guys, if you were here for any part of my Yodoc time, then you know a big Kylie Discord prays for you. I love you guys. You guys are so cute. And you can let Kylie Discord know that I think all of you guys are super cute. Ew, you're so cute. I want, like, when I was doing UDoc stuff and I was trying to make Procyon Medical happen, like build a new hospital, like, it was a big thing for me to be like, listen, medical RP is very much slept on. Medical RP is very much difficult to get people interested in. And I think a basic hospital should have people in it pushing for advancements and cool stuff with a realistic medical explanation. There is no reason why implants can't be a thing, why advanced technology can't be incorporated into medical RP. No reason. And why like, here's the thing, if I'm praying, I am hoping that, and I know that if Occam's is involved, I think he would be really, like, down to, like, have at least a conversation about it with me, if I even have an opportunity to do medical on Onyx. But I would love to sit down and be like, hey, private practices, companies that make medical, like, technology, working within the medical community. The medical community, dude, there's so much that medical can have. And I am hoping, here's the thing, the only thing I'll say about the trailer for Onyx and the one little thing that we kind of saw about medical is it said over time you'll build up injuries that you need to see a doctor for. And being a medical RPer, I'm sorry to say, it made me laugh. It made me laugh so hard because I was like, that is how medical works. I'm sorry. I was like, yes, that is what happens often, is you will get hurt and have to go to the hospital. Yes. Wow. Surprise Pikachu. I love it. I appreciated that they even mentioned medical in their trailer, to be honest. That is a huge thing. There is just so much RP that can happen, dude. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't think I'm going to be having Arya move to Onyx. I don't think Arya is going to be a character in Onyx, okay? But the character that I do have planned, I'm really hopeful that it works out because I love her and I miss playing her so much. She's such a badass and she's... You can't go to grandma or something forever. You have to eat medical at some point. Yeah. Or somebody's practice. Ooh, that is so nice. Like, I am definitely an emergency surgery bitch, but I would love if there is legislation and like you can go, dude, if I can walk into the courthouse on Onyx and request a medical license and they give it to me, I'm going to throw hands. I'm going to throw up all over my desk. That was really graphic. I'm sorry. I will actually lose my mind. And I want to work at the hospital. I'll be honest with you. I love emergency surgery. But I also would love to set up a neurology clinic because I want neuro to be my specialty. Neuro was going to be Arya's specialty. If she was allowed back into the medical world on NoPixel, but it just isn't going to happen. So I think I want the character that I want to bring to Onyx do neuro because, and here's the thing, like, and I don't know if Kylie plans to do all the same stuff that she was gonna do in NoPixel and take it to Onyx and expand on it. If she does, that's sick. I already have stuff that I was working on that is in a folder called Never Gonna Happen cause Sag. Like, I'm down. It's fun. It's fun. I want, dude, I just want medical RP to be expanded on because there's so much. I could sit here and talk for hours about medical RP and about all the things that could happen in medical RP if RP was allowed, if it wasn't gate kept. Because it is hella gate kept. And it's really sad because I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do. But I don't know how medical works on Show Them. Did I save it? Hold on. Listen, I definitely made a thing. Let me see if I still have it. I made a thing for May. Where is it? Project Wolverine. Did I finish this and I just never exported it? I may have. Holy shit, I think I did. Oh my god! I didn't do, I didn't make recovery shit. Project Wolverine. How the surgery will work, what bones are basically done first, phase 2. Nanite injections, bicep, tricep, and extensor muscles, recovery faster and less painful. Then the torso, median sternotomy, midline incision will be made, sternum and ribs are removed. Spine and ribs. Bone marrow solution. Oh yeah, this was my solution for bone marrow because you can't just like go without bone marrow. Smile. Risks and notes. The bones will have to be replaced in 20 years. Blueprints. I made these blueprints in Canva. I literally was just like, let me just be like a silly little girl and make something that looks like blueprints. Um, joint ball and sockets, bone replacement, bone marrow caging, artery protection, the bone anchors, and then what I would need for the surgery, like staples, IV fluids, blood bags, surgical dressing, wheelchair, naproxen for pain management, all the different, like, I made this. I would have had another page for other stuff, but like I made all that stuff. I do that for fun. And I showed this yesterday. But I literally do this for fun because I enjoy medical RP so much. I made a neuro handbook. It's 44 pages, I think. Yeah, 44 pages. And it just covers like everything. Going over neuro basics, the different glands, arteries, strokes, think aneurysms, concussions, spinal injuries, the different surgeries, like 44 pages of this, because I wanted to be prepared as a medical RPer to do that. So if you need my resume to be a medical, I made a resume. Oh my god, wait, listen. Stop. Okay, so if you don't know, I played a character called Theodora Crane on World's End. That's the character I kind of want to bring into Onyx. So she literally has education, Duke University. She did an internship. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, please don't ruin it. An internship doing combat zone training, flight medic training. I like literally made all of this. Like I want to just like be able to I walk into the hospital and I just like go into my phone, share the resume, and I'm like, yes, here's my resume. Like, I want to do this. I want to do medical right, and I'm praying that Onyx has that going, because like trying to do what's it called trying to facilitate private practice RP in a server that size is going to be a nightmare. I'm just going to say it, because obviously there's going to be cops who are going to be hunting down these doctors and looking for malpractice suits. Not just cops, but lawyers. But that's all RP, right? But I'm just like, I'm sitting here like, if you have the legislation already pre-built, I think that's fucking amazing. And I'm hoping that that's the case. Like, if anybody ever listened to what I had to say, it would literally be like, discuss this stuff before the server opens. Because even if you don't have like something set in stone, talk about it. Talk about what you would like to see. And if it's brought up, how you want to handle it. Because it will affect people on an OOC level. Because there are people who want to play the game a certain way. They want to do rogue doctor stuff. They want to do private practice stuff. They want to do hospital and emergency medicine. Have an avenue for each of those. And don't gatekeep it. Have an opportunity for it. And have legislation or protections in place. Because somebody's going to be petty and try to say that there isn't anything there, and it could potentially ruin things. So I really, really encourage everybody who wants to be involved in medical on Onyx to put in the effort. It is not just a passive way of doing RP. There is so much you can do. There is so much RP you can create, and I am just praying that doctors get a doctor queue, because it's really one of those things where it's like, that's the only way I really think I'm going to be able to play on Onyx, is by having my doctor be able to go on duty. And that's all I really would want to do. I don't have a desire to have a criminal character, at least not at this time. I have a criminal character on NoPixel. I'm happy with it. But right now, on Onyx, all I want to do is medical RP, because it is quite literally one of my only options. It's like I don't really have anywhere else to do it, and I've been craving it for so long, so. So yeah,
What's happening here?
go ahead and clip it and ship it. Yes, I do want to be doing medical
Why is he being impeached?
on Onyx, if allowed, and I'm hoping,
Oh! Was it that thing where you had like a bunch of weed plants?
I'm hoping I can do a lot of cool stuff. I hope that I can at least like even if I'm just like a normal ass doctor, I'm happy with that, dude. I just want to do medical RP. And it's just like, but it is something I've been nervous about. It's something I've been nervous about for the past couple of days. It's just like, Q's gonna be a bitch. Is there gonna be a job queue?
The officers are being charged for
How do we earn prio? What are some things we can do to show that we should earn? Another thing, if you have job prio, it should not mean that you are not able to get regular prio. If you do good med RP, you should be able to earn prio based on your RP skills. That's a huge thing for me.
No, why would you tell them
Is
not
I'd
to?
love
You
to be
know,
able
they
to
have a
see
legal right
med
to
RPers earn prio for how they do med RP, because med RP is not easy and it's overlooked, and I'm just praying that the owners, the devs, the admin, everybody who's involved in Onyx will see medical RPers
You're the top of the
as
pyramid,
worthy
you
of
need a base.
earning regular base prio,
Yeah, you need a strong base. You
where
rally
maybe
them
they
to your
wouldn't have
cause,
to
and
use
then be like, hey,
their
he was just trying to grab the
job
law by
queue,
the pussy
and they'd
with
be
the
able
weed
to go
plants,
outside
you
of
know
the
what I mean?
hospital and facilitate more RP on that
No
character or on another character. Because if you can prove you can do medical RP, you can prove that you can do any RP, because that shit's hard. That shit requires research and requires dedication, and I am
Hey,
just
if there was, like,
hopeful.
a strain name for this weed, what would it be?
I have a lot of hopes and prayers, and I'm just so nervous. I'm just really nervous.
Alright, come back here, come protest. Too scared to face the truth.
Hey, you know, some people are in a hurry. They like to run
Thank
to the
you
heavy gun
for
check
dropping
they
that. I
want,
definitely
but,
will try to look it up. Let's go clock in as a lawyer
wanna
for the
know
first
what?
time.
the people really need to do, they need to call a lawyer and be like, hey, do I have a warrant? And then I'll look in my tablet here and be like, sure,
Hello?
probably, dog. Or no,
Hi.
dog.
What you doing?
Dog.
Good.
Slow
Love to
dog.
see a peaceful protest. You guys are awesome.
Thank
Oh.
you. Thank
You should join.
Yes,
Save
please.
the mayor. Come
Ah.
on, save the mayor.
Oh.
Save the mayor.
Full speed at the mayor peaches.
In order to get the mayor impeached.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't
Oh,
want
we
him
want the
impeached.
opposite
No,
of
we
that.
don't
Don't
want him
want
in.
him
Oh,
to-
see, I was
Exactly
confused.
opposite
To
of
be
what she just
honest.
said.
Wait,
That's
They
crazy
don't.
as hell.
you
Do not.
don't or you do?
Save the mayor.
don't.
Save the
Don't,
mayor.
okay.
Max
Save the
didn't do
mayor.
anything wrong. He's
Save
a
the
good
mayor.
man.
Yeah.
He's the
It's a bit
best
of weed
guy.
amongst
You should
friends.
see him. His spirit is crushed. This whole thing has changed him.
Wait. Does Max wear like overalls or like suspenders?
Suspenders, a white shirt with
suspenders,
suspenders.
We got-
Oh,
He's
he's
usually drunk.
he's heavily drunk.
Oh
Like,
no.
Oh yeah, he's
Heavily
wasted.
intoxicated.
Falling over
Save the
drunk.
mayor.
All because
You should just start calling up everybody on the yellow pages. Be like, hey, come
They're
on.
trying to put Max away for 5 years. 750K.
come on, come join.
750K?
I'm
What is this
$7
trying to be like
taxi.
3 fucking times drug trafficking? What the fuck is that?
It's Like,
yeah, no,
Because it's the
drug
ninth already?
trafficking, conspiracy to like circulate or something like this, and
Yeah.
what is it? When cultivation.
They tried to
Oh,
give me
yes.
2 times drug trafficking, and that was only 500K in 10 years.
Yeah, no, they've changed it.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up for him. That's why we protested.
Jesus Christ, that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the criminals. You know, I was talking to Ripley yesterday, and he said they're basically fascists. The police are.
To be
Oh my
honest, I
God.
kind of looked at
Because
that
you know,
case.
no one is elected. They're all appointed.
It's a little rough.
And I forgot everything else he said because you know it was like a really intense situation.
Smoking the mayor's weed strain.
Yeah, I was no, I was. It wasn't the mayor's weed strain. It was this one's called kale.
Save the mayor. I stand the mayor.
We stand the mayor.
Yeah.
I mean, the mayor could be anybody for me, but I hope
We're
you
gonna
guys
shut
like have
the
some
oil pumps
success.
off, you know? No
Oh,
more
they're
gas for the
already
city.
off.
Yeah, I'm all gas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Mirror Park gas station was empty the last time I went there.
Get used to
Go
riding a
fast.
bike.
No more gas.
No, well,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Civilians are important too.
They are.
Stop
they
the
really are.
PD from treating everyone like criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
They
Do
look
agree
at us
with
and
that.
all they see are dirty, filthy criminals, but we're just people trying to make a buck in this city.
Exactly.
Trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
Like what? You have to be in the fucking government, or you have to be a criminal, or you have to be a fuck. Like there's no civilians. They're like
completely
criminal or government.
One of those oil pumps. It's
Interesting.
not fair.
This conversation's very
It's
topical.
not fair.
So we're protesting the PD peacefully here, you know?
Yeah.
We're trying to get people to join us. If you have a stop sign, you're welcome to join. I think we also have more in the creepy van over there.
Oh.
The cool
I think-
creepy van.
Stop signs are too heavy for me to lift up so long, so I'll be here and chat. It's nice to know about your cause.
Perfect. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Keep advertising on Twitter. I'm sure more people will show up.
That's right.
Yeah. Keep
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Perfect. Thank you very much.
of course. I'm just gonna
Justice
be,
for the mayor.
yes, I'll be in and out of City Hall, so I support you guys. You guys are doing something really good.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Hey, question for you. Are there public bathrooms in there?
That is a great question. Yes, I think so. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, just checking. You know, it's always
Yeah, the
good to
mayor
know
got
where
them
your
installed
bathrooms
'cause
are.
he's a
The
man
last
of
thing
the
I want is
people.
someone taking the shit out here.
Yeah, that would not be great. That would not be great.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
All right. But yeah,
Okay, anyway.
there are some in there for you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Hello.
You guys be
Oh,
safe.
that is not what I wanted to pull out. Hey, everybody!
I thought I heard a beep and it scared me a lot.
Of course.
Let me actually see. Are there people around? Norman Adams, Carlson. I need to get over my fear.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Is it public defender? Wait, what do I go on as? Not judge, not no. Oh! So it is public defender. Oh my god! Sorry. In child busy. Ay! Oh my god! Oh! Ay! Let's go! Oh, what? I don't think I can see any of this. I don't know what I'm not allowed to see. I don't know what I'm allowed to see and what I'm not allowed to see. I don't know. I'm scared. But
Hey, how you doing? How's it going?
hi. Charges. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my god. It's gonna help me so much. Kidnapping. Okay. Murder of government employee. It must be intent, right? It must be what the main goal is. tax evasion. Oh my god. A staff. Oh, didn't know that there was a. Yes. Okay. Sorry. No. Parking enforcement guidelines. What did Norman say? Designed to further define and clarify the rules explaining parking enforcement with. Oh. Is this because of Bloom? Sorry. I just instantly knew what this is about. The following definition shall be considered. Open space shall be considered any open air space that is freely accessible. Parking lots, squares, courtyards, gardens, lawns, and the like. Sidewalks shall be considered any easement, island, boulevard, or pedestrian throwaway. Publicly maintained. Adjacent to or contiguous with publicly maintained motor throwaways, highways, freeways, or expressways. Generally separated or. Okay. All parking laws rarely shall be reversed. Property is under public or private discretion. Regardless, okay. Parking infractions that occur on private property shall be enforced at the discretion of the property's owner. Okay. Those infractions that occur on public property may be enforced by discretion of any member. What? By any member of the public. Interesting. Any business whose building. I like how I'm still listed as a resident. That's really funny to me. Anyways, that has not changed. Clearly, open space may consider that space private property. Hey, stop there. You're driving too fast. Imagine. That's when they just like throw their middle finger up and they're like, go away. Several businesses or storefronts are so this single open space responsibility for shared equally. Okay. Should private property intercede with public space, including sidewalks? Vehicle will be found to obstruct public entry without private discretion. Private property that hosts public valet garages shall be utilized by the garage. Okay. Or removing the charge from the terrorism statute. So they basically made a new one.
Hell no, we won't go. Save the mayor, PD sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, we demand justice. Justice for the mayor. Justice for the mayor. Justice for the
The offender will be liable for civil damages. Wait. If any patient or individual unable to receive care or injury dies as a result of these... Pardon? Somebody dies because of this and they're just gonna get... It's just gonna be civil damages. It's not gonna be murder? I need to get clarification on that because I am confused. Why is this music so loud? Stop. Okay. This is where it is. Oh my word, why am I panicking so much? State bar license right there. I'm just so nervous, dude. If anything, I think we'll stand here so we're not in the way. I'll show you my notes. How about that? We'll review our law school notes.
Okay, bye.
Do they have enough to prove the charges?
Fahim is coming up on his way.
Still enough doubt. YouTube and
I can see the thing now.
Yep, I know.
Oh god. What? What? Okay.
So my promotion hasn't been announced yet, so I'm not sure I can already do it.
Oh, okay.
Guys, why are we here today? We're here for justice! We're here for justice! The PD has gotten away with injustice for too long! We're not all criminals, and our projects can just be our projects sometimes! How dare you impeach our mayor because of this? Support the arts! Fuck you, PD! Say it with me! Fuck PD! Fuck PD! Fuck PD! Fuck PD! Fuck PD! Fuck PD!
Oh my god. Okay. That's great. Love
Who
that.
are we fucking PD? Why are we fucking them now?
Alright, it's not all of PD's fault. Jesus.
Like they want PD. Don't.
I think they're mad.
Mood. My time machine.
They're
Imagine we
mad
call it
for
sleep
throwing
time
a
machine. I love
giant,
that.
like, one of the
Actually,
biggest weed
let's do
farms
that. I like
in
that.
I think they're mad because they were asked to do it, and then they're like,
Well, they
no.
were asked to do it. They asked to do it. People whose
Oh.
ideas are also being charged on the docket.
I'm not a liar, but I would suggest maybe not talking about that.
We'll see how that case goes.
Oh, Harry. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, that PD has got to go.
Okay.
Hey, hey. Oh, oh. PD has got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. PD has got to go.
Alright, let's keep
Oh,
reading
I
over
find
this.
it is too right
Don't need to
and
prove.
wrong, so
Defense competent. Trial is gonna happen, but
No, no, no,
prosecution
you're
isn't
good.
competent. It's too bad.
No, it's good.
Affirmative
excuse
a
me,
narrative-based
sir.
offense, but they are saying is not what
You have a
happened.
minute to
This
talk
is
to
what
the judge
happened.
for
Burden of
other
proof falls
lawyers
onto
to say
you
they're
now.
backfilling in the mayor.
Challenge circumstances and make
We're
reasonable
trying to save his
explanations.
job, mister. You know what's going on right now? Are
Call
you
into
caught up on the politics
session.
currently?
I need to highlight this because I
Well,
keep
I'm gonna
forgetting.
shout
We're
that
also
at you
going to
through
look
this
at
megaphone.
the
Are you cool with that?
docket.
Excellent. I'm gonna blast like crazy, man. Okay. Listen here. The police
Read
are
statements of
trying to charge the mayor
charges.
with drug trafficking and put him in prison. They're impeaching him and they're firing police officer. Why? Because they're going back on their word
Oh,
about
God.
giving permission for an art project, which happened to be growing weed.
So if the state calls a
Now that the art
witness,
project is over, the
they
police
cannot
are
lead
upset.
the witness.
So
On
people have
cross,
to
defense
pay.
can lead.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Leading. Is leading.
I don't know. That's a good
Leading
question.
a witness.
I mean, it's like James and the Giant Peach situation.
I should probably have that definition somewhere. Counsel is suggesting answers. I need to put that up here because I forgot.
Hi, Norman. Community outreach. Oh, there's a protest at our door, by the way. Yeah, it's about the weed thing case. And if you're doing that one, so same way, I guess.
I'm supposed to be on.
Against PD. They're yelling.
Yeah.
PD has to go.
The police are grinches.
Yep.
What?
Police are witches, apparently. Can I
all getting
Alright, you can
cold
put it on
because
the
of
docket.
them. They've ruined Christmas.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I told the lawyer.
Even though we live on a tropical island.
About ruining the week, yeah.
So
Have
you
him,
want to stop
have him
trying to
come over,
join
I'll give you
our
20.
protest?
Okay. How do I put it on the dock?
So if you check the general email that you now have access to that you said hello in, check the pinned messages.
Okay, pin. Okay. Oh, expungement.
Save the mayor!
Oh, okay, so I just fill this out.
Save the mayor!
Yeah, put it on the docket.
Save the mayor! Save the mayor! Save the mayor!
Oh, that's Norman. Never mind.
Wow, this... Guys, what do you think? The judges are
Welcome.
trying to make us move. Should we move?
Oh my god.
No fucking way!
Hey, Liliz.
Hell no!
Hello.
We won't go!
Hey.
Hell no! We won't go! Hell no! We won't go!
Sorry,
Save
those
the
Girl
mayor!
Scouts got me
Save the
roped
mayor!
into buying cookies and stuff. I think I don't know. It was crazy.
Okay.
Are you
that's
sharing the
interesting.
cookies?
Yeah, I don't know. I gave them like 2,500,
Yeah,
and
go
they
ahead,
said
you can
cookies will
confront
come.
me.
I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing. You know, I couldn't really understand them. Foreigners, I
Judge
think.
could vacate the verdict. It's up to the judge
Well, this
for a
is the judge.
reappeal.
She will.
Probably
Hey,
won't
Judge. Put it
on
happen.
the
It's the
docket?
president that judges can overrule.
Wait, yeah.
Okay,
Hang
makes
on.
sense.
Give me.
Oh, don't put on docket. By the way, you look great today. I love the scarf. Really, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
know,
really nice
I
touch.
don't like being very covered, but it's winter, I guess.
Damn, damn. Okay, I'll see you in the summer. No. I've got
Oh,
a
you
husband.
will.
Oh hell yeah.
They
I was
usually
looking
do
with.
pantsless
Hold on
Tuesday.
1 second.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that anybody can do that? Is that only at this office or public or
To
what's
be
the
fair,
what's the
if any
deal?
of my lawyers showed up actually pants, it's like you have to be smart about it, right? It's like a jacket. It's like just long enough. And then no pants.
We have rights!
Damn. So you're saying lawyers show up, no pants but jacket on? That's like auto
then-
win,
Depends.
right?
But listen, here's the thing. I can't kick a lawyer
Hi,
out of my
mommy.
courtroom for dressing the same way as me.
Why not? Supreme rule of law, iron fist.
I mean, I have a great sense of style. It would be, it would go
You do.
against my own merits.
But you know what they said, courtroom, all the bias out the window,
Oh, I mean, that's true. That's true.
So I say
They
prosecute
know
them.
I will kick them out if
Sorry.
they look shitty.
Give me a second to just do this.
It's okay.
No problem. Sorry. Yeah, you know Judge Allen. I think Norman Allen or something.
We've got a Judge Norman and a Judge Allen. We
Oh,
also have
okay.
Judge Norman Adams.
Yeah, Allen, Norman Allens. Yeah, he's
Norman
he's
Adams is standing right there.
This Norman Allens.
Does she look like Norman Adams?
I'm not sure. I've never seen him.
Standing behind the tree.
Oh, behind the tree. Oh. Sorry.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no,
yes.
no, I didn't. No. I simply asked the question. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly have a quick word with him. Sorry, as a judge, I just need to quickly
Okay.
chat this, my man.
He done it. They think I was Norman. What? What? Okay.
Sorry, are you wondering why we're protesting today? We're saving the mayor. Save them! Save them! Save them! Save them! Save them! Save them! Who are we saving? When do we want them saved? Who are we saving? When do we want them saved? No! Save them! Save them! And cuddled!
Not gonna lie, hey hey ho ho, PD has got to go is stuck in my head.
It's pretty good.
Party bus! Party bus! Party bus! To the bus, everybody, to the bus! We're going mobile! Mobile!
I also don't think they realize that the actual place they would protest against PD is MRPD.
We'll pick this up later. Thanks,
I
Liz.
just need-
Sorry.
I need two things from you.
Yeah.
To continue representing you as your lawyer.
Give a rebuttal from defense, and the judge decides if it can be added.
$2,500.
Will not come to court.
Yeah, $2,500.
I said it's here. There's no limit. People can come. Okay, let's review objections. I need to hold my pen. Relevance. If it is not pertinent to the case or topic at hand. Oh god.
I also need from you to text me the reason why you want the expungement.
Doesn't matter. Leading counsel is suggesting answers or putting words in the mouth of the witness. Argumentative. Seeking to have the witness agree with an inference or conclusion.
I love when people
Counsel-
protest against PD at City Hall.
Counsel is challenging the witness.
I'll save the mayor and hey hey, ho ho. PD has got to go.
You know, I started thinking about it. And if the mayor is impeached, who's left?
Who is left?
Hmm.
Is it gonna freeze the state budget again?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably.
So just text me then, so I can.
Everyone will be so happy when they don't get paid.
Send me the payment. Now I'm gonna go in my be in deep thought about this report.
I'm a millionaire now.
Yeah, me too. Again.
And now I've never actually seen a million in my bank account except for when I bought a house.
Yep, I'm there again.
Yeah, I'm there again as well.
You
It
can
come
send me the
and it
text.
Cross the line.
Send me the text. You wanna? Yeah, I understand.
So where do I just like say like expungement request granted or not granted on the docket then?
Yeah, sure. I mean, they'll have to put you in because they're notifying you that you're the judge that accepted it, and you can just respond and let it go.
Yeah, I would immediately respond like, hey, this is taken, and then I would go like, hey, this was granted or not granted, 2 weeks of being clean.
No, you wanna be lawyer?
And then, you know, whatever judge sees them in 2 weeks can check for their name on the docket. Do I immediately move it to closed?
I kind of like that it's a little bit more public too.
Everyone will know what you've done. Do I have to immediately move it to close so that it doesn't clog up the actual docket?
No, we can't use short.
We're gonna leave it open while they're expunging.
Alright. I was just wondering if we wanna, if it's like, I mean, it depends how many expungements we get, right? that we
We've
don't
had
get like
5
25
hours.
pages. Okay, yeah, never mind then. Yeah,
You know, if
that's
you-
all good then.
Your browser
Probable causes evidence.
should have some auto. Yeah, it should have some auto correcting.
I'm chilling. Hello?
Hola, Santa.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So, Santa.
How's it going? How's it going?
Hey,
Good,
Santa.
man.
How are you?
They were all
Good.
chilling.
I got something for you actually.
What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got my. We'll see how long I'm around for.
Another good use of time is to read
I'll
over the
probably go to
docket.
bed after this expungement.
Really?
I handed out one already.
Yeah.
Hey, Santa.
Apparently, I'm turning into a
how's it going?
nerd.
Hey man, you got
We
my
could look
like,
at closed cases.
Lambo Pole.
You're not. No. 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 No.
But only ARAM.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, call again.
Who's doing this to you?
I don't know my own ability to self-destruct.
Man, that's 2 years in a row.
Oh, we can't lose another one to the rift. No. That's how we
Yeah,
lost
but I'm
Surge.
changed. You know,
I mean, did you listen? Surge flies in and out of everything.
That's why we're getting this expungement.
Actually, that reminds me.
Thank you.
Where the hell is Maya Mahmood?
Okay, I'm gonna read the sit.
Oh yeah, she was gonna be here.
You got a word
Ooh.
processor at your computer maybe that can help me?
Ooh. Well,
Yeah,
commitment
I
zero.
think if you just use the computer over there, one of them has Google autocorrect.
Cool. Do you think I need to chat to the judge before I sit down, or just use a cool?
Ooh.
Oh, you had Jewel
You
Dragon.
should be fine. You should be fine. So tell them you're using the autocorrect. It's okay.
Okay, thank you. Hey judges, I'm just gonna use autocorrect on the computer here, okay?
What?
Do we have autocorrect installed?
Yeah, my spelling not great.
That computer doesn't. It has Windows.
I don't think we paid for the license.
Yeah, that
Guys,
has Windows 2000 on it. It doesn't have autocorrect.
Oh, okay. Let me just up here. Oh, damn chair. Okay, is this one?
I hope you realize that means that every
They all
computer
no, they're all in the
is
same
like
old.
that here. We don't have the money for that.
Yeah, we need like an IT person to fix these at some. Arya, you know anything about computers?
I know nothing about computers, sadly.
Fuck.
Useless.
Damn, cause listen, my spelling is really bad, and I need to do like letter of motivation.
I'm not gonna be around for very much longer, by the way.
Yeah,
if
we
you want
don't
that
need a whole
expungement.
letter. We don't need a whole letter.
Like literally, I have
It's
to
not
go
like
in
4
like
pages,
50. I have to go in
1,000 words.
50. I have to go in 15 minutes.
Yeah, you better.
If you want your
better- so-
expungement, you better hurry.
Listen, if you got a reason, you've been clean long enough, and you got an attorney, just do what you got to do.
Oh, I
Attorney,
forgot to tell her to check that. Lilith.
I've been clean, trust me. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly get the letter.
No, you don't need a letter. You're gonna speak to the judge. You can speak with your words. You don't need a letter.
I prefer yes, but I don't want to read.
Okay, you wanna talk now? Let's talk sharp.
No,
Sure,
talk when
sure.
we're in session.
Oh my
It's
god, my
not
cat.
session.
No.
Okay. I'm not building for
Patiently
this.
wait with your lawyer. Go
Oh,
wait
I
with your
did want to
lawyer,
look at this
and
case.
then
This
when
is the
she's done
case
with
that
her
they're talking
paperwork,
about
she'll come over here
outside,
and we'll
and
go
it's
to the
very
courtroom.
interesting.
But she's busy. I don't wanna interrupt
She's
her.
Alright.
busy doing your
She's doing
shit.
She's doing your
Yeah.
paperwork.
I was
don't
looking at it
interrupt
last
her.
night, and it's actually
She's in
pretty
her
insane.
flows
So you want to do it
Uh,
without her here? Just go completely disregarding her work?
Okay.
I trust her.
This is
I
not a
paid
good
her
start to your
$2,500.
expungement.
I'm trusting guy. Okay, I'll go stand with her. You can just say, you don't want to stand next to me. I get it. Fine.
What?
I mean, you said it, not me, but I'm not disagreeing.
What?
They said I'm gonna stand next to you. It's okay. You don't need to speak.
Already regretting.
Okay. So, Between the dates of November 16th and November 21st, an art project came to life on the grounds of the University of Los Santos, San Andreas. Approximately 675 illegally grown weed plants masked as an art project were sprouted through the blades of grass of the USLA campus soccer field. This
Lilith,
strain,
how much longer?
named Dynamite Crocodile Cocoa
I'm just
Puff,
trying to make sure I have everything.
littered the grounds, spelling the word
There's
goons.
several things on the list that are optional.
Through investigation,
Like
the
the
Paleto Bay
witnesses.
Sheriff's Office found the majority of the growth had been
Oh,
dominated by defendants Lapis, the Puss,
Please,
and
we
Cuddles
don't need
Fish.
witnesses. It can be quick. Oh, okay, my bad.
Perpetrated by none other than the state's
Yeah.
own
I would
mayor,
mainly use
Maximilian
witnesses if it
Angel,
was someone
SDSO
like with a
Sergeant
record
Neil
of like
McReal, and
100 attempted murder
LSPD
of government
Corporal
employees.
Minerva Matt. Today, the
I still like
Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office praised to the Honorable Court to find these defendants guilty of growing, cultivating, and covering up an expansive illegal weed growing operation disguised as an art project, some hack art project gone wrong.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
The defendants are accused of the following charges: drug trafficking. Are all of them getting... Okay, so this is drug trafficking. This is accomplice, accessory.
I don't think I put that in the right spot. Oh, man.
Let me look.
Okay, the reason why this is a problem. Alright,
Do you know the docket? Where you know where the cases are?
No.
Report.
Where do you check where the cases are?
Oh, is it in the website?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're filing it there.
That's the
Ah.
docket.
This is it. Okay.
hang on.
While operating with Mackenzie Hayes,
You do need to put down a reason for it.
witnessed a lifeguard granger traveling on Boulevard
You
de
do what now?
Pero.
A reason,
reason?
to get
Ran
expunged.
the plate, it was flagged.
See, that's what
And
I
it was
asking for.
flagged! The exclamation
Okay.
point. I'm actually dying. There's
it
an
can be like one or two
exclamation point
sentences.
here.
It
It was
doesn't have to be like a
flagged!
page letter like you said.
No, I
Reason
never
that-
asked.
yeah.
I asked you to just send me a
You
text.
said no
of,
less
like-
than 1,000 words.
No, I didn't. I did not say that.
Oh.
Just said send me a short text of why you want to be expunged.
Get it written, please.
Okay.
Listen, you seem really stressed right now.
Today.
Why don't you have one of these?
What's he giving her?
Why don't you just have one of those, and everything will be all better. Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
giving her?
I figured that would fix your day a little bit. Oh. Ow.
That made her feel better. 100%. That made her feel so much better.
Don't do it again.
This is where it gets complicated, okay?
I'm so glad you so convincingly say don't do it again. Very nearly did it again.
Okay.
Please don't do it again.
Jump in the what? Oh, he jumped in the... Okay, so she went to approach the vehicle. He jumped in the driver's seat. Granger turned on and began fleeing. Okay, so it was fleeing. Pursuit ended. At one point, they were turned around by Pawn Hub, and Deputy Breeze witnessed the female with pink hair begin speaking on radio. Deputy Breeze then noticed the male driving. The Granger eventually crashed out behind Uwu Cafe. Black stratum randomly began reversing and was occupied by one female. Leave the scene now. Exited behind the Don't touch that man. She began running back and forth, saying I'm not doing anything. She attempted to slam him into the stratum. Tased the female. She into the stratum and began fleeing around the scene. Eventually got her out of the stratum in cuffs. Okay. So real life quick ranger fleeing from Ilios recklessly. Wrong side of the road at high speeds, driving through alleyways before it was boxed. Fled on foot. Who was passenger of the vehicle? Was Mirandized and questioned about the marijuana in her possession. Okay, so Lapis was Mirandized and questioned about the marijuana in her possession. She told under Miranda that she stole a weed plant from the Goons weed grow at the university.
Whenever I say I'm coming, I'm coming.
I mean, I didn't even tell you when to go to yours. You
Took
just showed up.
Lapis.
No, we kind
Cleared by
of did.
EMS. Lapis gave consent in front of her attorney,
We
Grace
kind
Daniel.
of said.
Oh,
Okay.
gave consent to meeting Mary in front of her attorney, Grace Daniels, to search for
Computer.
vehicles and properties. This is the problem.
I stole the last part from a book, but don't tell anyone.
I got it. Hang on.
Did you?
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, we're good. No plagiarism. No. Why would you say that?
What? Oh my god.
I don't know why would you say that.
I have a headache.
Just go run the hearing.
Come on.
Okay.
Go on, everybody. It's a time for the
Come on,
expungement.
everybody. It's time.
Right. I want to see this. I want to see this. Also, look at this. I get to keep my stuff. What?
Where do I sit?
Ha! I get to keep my phone.
Okay. Your left or mine?
I want to watch this. Let's watch this. See how things go. Sam. Wait. Silver stratum. I thought it was a black stratum. I'd have to look.
You ready?
This is the same situation.
Alright. We're here for the expungement hearing for. I'm very sorry if I
A black
mispronounced your name.
stratum. Okay.
Bashar Baghdon?
Baghdon Bashar.
Baghdon?
Yeah.
Baghdon?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All good.
Alright.
See, this is the problem.
Let me. You know what? I see your reasoning here on the docket, but I will let you give your plea in a minute. Lilith, do you have anything to say for your client? Why are we having an expungement hearing for him here today?
Well, the expungement.
Can you yell?
And yell loud.
Hello, can you hear me?
Perfect.
The expungement here is for my client so that he can pursue his dreams of becoming a lawyer. I believe that everyone deserves a fair chance. That's why I'm representing him here today.
All right. You may.
huh?
Yeah, interesting. You may step down for now. I might have some questions for you later.
Okay.
Bashar, it's your turn. Can you come up to the podium, please?
Make sure you're shut.
Yes.
Alright, Mr. Baghdon, why are we here today?
Testing.
Yep, I
Testing.
hear you.
It clearly works. She just used it. It works.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just checking. Hey guys, what's up?
Not much. What about you?
What's up?
I feel like she's asking you what's up.
Dying.
Oh, I'm just here to get the sponge on the record so that the slate can be squeaky clean, as well as my conscience can be also clean. You know, sparkle.
I hate it here.
You know,
I
I've
hate
done
it
some
here.
bad stuff in my life. Sometimes, maybe, or maybe not. And I was found guilty, and pled guilty, even if I didn't necessarily believe in my own verdict of myself and judgment. But needless to say, and notwithstanding that my judgment was poor in some cases with my actions undertaken by this individual, Baghdon Bashar, and I think that I have now renewed my hitherto vision of the perspective on legal proceeding and law, and would like to use this passion, knowledge, experience, hardship to better represent the people and make them uplifted from their dirty and become better people, like me become have.
All
In
right, I'm gonna
closing, oh
go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go no no.
oh,
Finish
in
your
closing,
statement.
really, like you guys a lot, um, and hope, like I said, your scarf looks great.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Allen, Judge Allen, I helped you with the barbecue sauce, off the
Stop.
record, notwithstanding. Yeah, feeling really
What?
good about this and hope that you guys will
Barbecue sauce. Where's
respond
barbecue
in
sauce come
kind
from?
to my
What is
well
happening?
wishes of the season. Merry Christmas.
What's happening? What?
Merry Christmas. I've got a couple questions for you.
I have several
shoot.
questions.
You want to better represent people, correct?
Correct, yes.
So do you think you're not represented well today?
No, I believe today I'm very extremely well represented, extremely competent lawyer. I believe she's a new lawyer, which
What?
is even better because she's fresh out of college of the law. So she
There
keen
she is.
understanding, keen understanding, the book
Do you have a
knowledge.
lot of knowledge, you say?
I believe I do. I believe.
Can you explain a bit further?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
so
John.
Due process, court of law, look at my suit,
All right. What does due process entail?
Due process entails a fair and speedy trial, that you're entitled to representation. You can represent yourself even for some reason. I don't know why the hell, but you can represent yourself. But you're also entitled to the benefits of a public defender. In case you cannot afford private defenders, and so due process. Yeah, so you become arrested. Then you can go to trial with lawyers that pay for by government. Get the best legal defense that government can buy, which sometimes is not that great between you and me. And then you stand a fair chance to be found free of charge by guilty of jury of peers.
We don't really do jury trials here.
Yeah, I mean I'm talking traditional.
What kind of law work would you want to do?
I would probably want to do, public defense, to be honest, maybe criminal lawyer, not that former criminal lawyer, maybe.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no. Protect the people from the malpractice of the law and the miscarriages of the law that can sometimes occur. That's nobody's fault, not pointing any fingers. Sometimes a miscarriage of justice can occur. And I want to try and prevent that and also uplift the people, show them error of ways, how become better.
Alright, you've got 3 counts of kidnapping on your record. What was that about?
That's great. Oh, right, that's from the good old bank days. Yeah, big misunderstanding.
Good old days.
Yeah, well, I say good because of the lessons that were learned, not because of the time during the experience, but the lessons that came out of it, pure gold and nuggets. Yeah, sometimes we used to pick up people and ship them over to bank and make a forced withdrawal from the bank sometimes. Yeah.
How do you feel about that now?
Pretty bad. Yeah, not good. Right. Yeah, not good about that. Poor judgment, as I say. Usually big misunderstanding. I thought I had money in my account, but the cops don't see it that way sometimes, and that's okay. I learned lesson. Always have cash, always have ATM card. No more tools, no more laptops. Yeah. Bad.
Okay,
I feel bad.
Okay. Lilith, do you have anything you want to add to that, or are you good with what he said?
What he said is good, Your Honor. That's pretty much what he told me.
Alright, has he paid you?
Yes, he has.
Hold on. Aria Fitzpatrick, do you have any questions for this man as a recently bar certified attorney yourself?
I don't believe so.
How do you feel about people having their criminal records wiped away to create more competition for you as a newly bar certified lawyer? How does that concept make you feel?
Well, I feel like it's not so much about competition, but more about if your heart's in the right place. And I guess I do have one question. What are some things that you've done recently to, for the betterment of the city?
Good one. Very good one.
I'm so glad you asked.
Mhm.
So recently, and I'm talking very recently, a couple minutes ago, in fact, I joined a rowdy group of protesters outside the front of the courthouse.
You were
Calms them
protesting
down.
on the steps of my courthouse?
Hey, let's be reasonable. I'm not finished here, Judge. Not to cut you off, Judge. No disrespect, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, I spoke to the people outside. I say, listen, guys, this is not the right way to go about it. File a petition with your local representative. Follow due process. Get it through the right channels. Shouting and hollering and extorting money from people at the steps of courthouse is not the right way to proceed. They calmed down a lot. They were talking about impeachment. I said, you can't put man in peach as is. What are we really fighting? We should fight for fruit farmers.
Stop.
So I'm really kind of supporting local businesses as well as calming down the political tensions that have recently arisen within our fine city. And that's just one example, very recent, a couple minutes ago.
All right. One final
They've
question.
since taken over the burger shot.
One final question.
I did not advise them of that.
I can't.
One final question.
Yes, sorry.
If you get expunged and if you go for a bar license, will you show up to court dressed like that?
No. This is my casual wear.
Okay, good. All right. I'm
What
gonna
is
inform
this?
That you have paid your lawyer. I checked and.
What is this?
Wait, let me-
What's happening?
Your latest arrest that wasn't solely traffic related. My MDW would work along. I think it was like over 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm reformed.
All right. Yeah, it was on the 13th of November 2021. So
Jesus.
It's been 2 years. I will give you your chance. So what you have to do is you will stay clean for 2 weeks. I mean, you've done it for 2 years, so you should be fine for 2 weeks. You go find any judge, and they will get you sort of to finalizing the expungement. So the record will not be cleaned yet for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you go find a judge. You will pay 20% of each felony on your record to them at that point in time, after which the expungement will be completed. You understand?
Yeah, so one question.
Yes.
So, I been through most of this process before with other lawyer who I believe moved on from this mortal plane of existence.
What?
And he had me pay him the 20% of fines like upfront. And
not how it goes.
oh
no.
Yeah, that 20% goes to the court, doesn't go to your lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was gonna get it to the court. Oh.
You were bamboozled, sir.
Ooh, well, he's dead.
You were
Okay, thank you,
bamboozled,
Your Honor.
sir.
Night.
Wait, am I?
Have a good one.
Good night.
All right.
Nice, you did it. Thank you.
Yeah. Now you know your charges and how much they are.
Well, I gave you 2,500, so we'll see how that goes again. No,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
joking.
you won't be
Congratulations. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Am I popping or something? I can't open anything. Why is it,
Thanks,
You be
Lilith.
good. No problem.
Do my best, thank you.
Alright. What's happening? I can't get into my pockets or anything. I know I had a brief moment of disconnection. I can't do anything. Hold on. I can't open my pockets or anything. This is weird. Okay. I don't... Let's try to, I guess, relog. I don't know what's going on, dude. Okay, let's see if this extent. Let's see if this worked. Some cheese. Oh?
I mean, there's nothing here anymore. Plenty to do. There's a whole, city out there to go to places you've never been before.
You say that, but people are assholes.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of them.
You're part of the problem?
Yeah, probably.
How could you do this to me?
But I've not done anything to you yet.
You said you're part of the problem. You did this to me.
I am for a lot of people.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
I'm on Toledo now.
Oh. Okay. I was having so many issues. I had to take a nap, so
Nice. I have, well, we're Going back down to the city now, but yeah, Polito.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
What you doing?
Nothing. I just watched. There's a helicopter landing at the courthouse.
There's a helicopter landing at the courthouse?
Yeah.
Is it a local?
I don't know.
What's it doing?
It's just sitting here.
Okay, is there someone inside?
Yeah.
Get in.
What's it look like?
Sorry?
Get in.
Get in?
Where are you?
Wait, who are you talking to?
There you are. Yep, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
Who is
Have
telling you to
fun.
get in?
It's Norman.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see you in a little bit, Arya.
Okay.
Norman is flying a helicopter at the courthouse? What?
He just picked up my, I think, they're doing a performance review because I heard him say that she was late, so.
I mean, he said take off from LSA to Mount Gordo, and now he's landed at the courthouse. I don't think that's
yeah,
legal, but whatever.
to pick her up and probably hit it.
I mean,
that
that's still
way.
not legal.
Okay.
Either way.
Okay, I did not know. I was unaware. I'm not too. I just watched a expungement hearing.
Who's getting expunged?
I don't know. He, a very interesting individual. Hasn't done a crime in 2 years, so there's that.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm just standing here reading over the docket, reading over different charges, reading over my law school notes, trying to distract my brain, you know, just trying to think about anything and everything besides anxiously awaiting a phone call that I'm not ready for. Smile. Tell me about your day. What have you been up to?
I literally woke up like 2 hours ago, and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's kind of been that.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like that? Are you okay?
I'm just... I'm really nervous.
What for? What?
Just new things and not feeling like I know what the fuck I'm doing, and there's only so much faking I can do before I...
But you're deciding to clock in. Just go off duty and talk to people.
I don't do that even when I'm not... I don't do that. I'm...
It doesn't matter. If you're so nervous about not knowing what to do, go off duty so people can't contact you and reach out to a judge.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What? What?
Nothing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
Are you good? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Get your shit together. Clock out. Speak to a judge. And figure out what's going on. 427 grabbing R1. Just listen. Go talk to a judge. See what you can do. Discuss what you're not comfortable with and what you don't know or understand. Because right now you're just nervous because you're scared to be called. So just figure out what you're struggling with and then solve that before you're on duty. Make sense? No, we're grabbing on one. Okay.
Maybe safe. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Go clock off.
I meant to do.
I'd love to. Listen, I could do tomorrow afternoon anytime from 3.
Hello.
I'm gonna do what I'm kind of used to. Let me turn up the music a little bit because I'm feeling anxious. Let me turn on my music. Hold on. Yeah. I think I'm just so nervous. Like, ridiculously nervous.
Hi, Mommy.
Like, it's actually really bad how nervous I am. Trying to find something cozy for her to study in. With her new, like, aesthetic. I think she's just like way too nervous to do this today. Oh, I forgot there was this stuff. I forgot this one existed. It's frustrating because, like, I want to do it. I'm just so scared. Like, I'm just way too anxious. And I'm frustrated with myself. It sucks. I fucking hate my life. I want like a cardigan. Je sais quoi? Watch play, oui. French parlez-vous? Rendezvous? C'est avec vous? In my French rendezvous. Fuck you. I know it's for. My French rendezvous. Rendezvous. C'est avec vous? But in my French rendezvous. See you. Fuck you. Trying to figure out an outfit that she can like study in, and I'm struggling. Actually, this is a cute outfit. Hold on, wait, listen. It's too cold for it though. It's very cute though. Do I have bracelets on? Alright. I like this outfit. Let me make sure there's no holes. Can I fix that? Wait. It's fine. Back on my bullshit. Alright, what I want to do is I want to go someplace that Arya finds peaceful, and I want her to study. And I think I know exactly the place, because it's always been a go-to for me. When I'm struggling, I go up to the observatory. It's just a peaceful place that I can chill out, read over the docket. Let's try this. I remember this is the exact kind of feeling I had with trying to do Dr. RP, trying to be a doctor. Just this anxiety of like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't know what to do. And it just makes me feel stupid. But I also am just like, everybody started like this. Like, people who've never done anything like this before, they all felt this way. I'm not insane. But I feel insane. I feel like I don't know. I have zero confidence. Like literally zero confidence in myself. It's really discouraging to be sitting here just like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like beating myself up for it. And I know I am. I know I don't have to. I know that it's going to take time for me to understand things. And I need to take my time and study and not beat myself up for not understanding something. But I also am just like, I'm so hard on myself because I want to understand, and I feel like I'm just not getting it. So the best thing I can do for this anxiety is just read over my notes and read over the docket. Because, like, it's this concept that, like, I'll never be able to write something like this. I'll never be able to convince people that I know, like, that I am able to do this. So it's like by and through their consent, move to seal. Like, where do you get these from? Do you just pull this out of like your own mental state, or like do you have a list of like phrases that would make sense? Interesting. That's scary. Consented to the subpoena. Oh. Hold on. Oh my. Your department baked the cake. You can't simply refuse to eat it now because you failed to type Garrity into the Docket search bar. Oh my god! Occam's is savage, and I love him. Anyways. That's meat. Ugh. That's so sassy. I'm going, that's neat. Hold my beer. That's neat. Oh! Oh! Stop. Perhaps the recognition of those rights within your respective departments died with Sam Bass. Oh my god! Occam's be popping off. Get him! Oh. Fuck. This is my favorite. Availability always, unless sleeping. Valid. Okay. It's still not recognized. Good to know. This case be bruh. Savage. That's what that is. Okay. Let's keep reading these because I don't know how to write any of this. The Wade Wilson case is very interesting to me, honestly. Al's a god, anyways. Goddess. I love them. On November 30th, 2023, Merrick McFly was executed in cold blood by Cesar Delgado and Edgar del Castillo at the Davis Quarry. For this incident, the two were wanted by police. Before the two were apprehended, Wade Wilson, close friend of McFly, chose to subvert the law and take matters into his own hands. This led to Wilson and a group of friends kidnapping Dr. Rosabelle Breyer, fiancée to Del Castillo. I'm saying Del Castillo because I'm dumb. I'm just going to say Castillo. Breyer was taken to the Mirror Park Dam in an attempt to draw out Castillo and Delgado. This plan would succeed to a point until a firefight erupted, leaving Wilson and co. incapacitated. From this firefight, Castillo and Delgado both were apprehended to await their charges for the murder. However, regardless of this, Wilson's vigilantism continued. I would give anything to write like this. Anyways, ultimately, Delgado... Wilson would organize a prison break-in to acquire aid and weaponry. With this, Wilson would shoot down Castillo and Delgado in the prison. Ultimately, Delgado would succumb to his injuries. Defendant Wade Wilson's actions were heinous and impeded the proper flow of our justice system. This is not the first time the defendant has killed either, having killed a doctor, Jeffy Goldern, only a few months ago. The defendant is a danger to our society and the people within it. For his actions, Wade Wilson must face justice. For taking a life and preventing proper justice, the State Attorney's Office and Unified Police Department seek justice for the friends and family of the deceased and proper punishment for the defendant. Odessa and Aaron. First-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, felony obstruction of justice, conspiracy, and criminal use of a firearm. Autopsy, UPD report. Responded to an anonymous 911 call at Bolingbrook. Someone was injured inside the prison. Wait. And so he spoke. Started seeing the inmate listed only individuals awake were Wade Wilson and Asher Brooks were compliant and were placed into cuffs. The two individuals had slipped into... Oh my word. Were compliant. Lisa goes... Wilson stated that two individuals had slipped in the showers. That's so dumb. They both were pouring out blood due to GSW's... Wait. There were no... Wait. They were shot. An anonymous 911. There was no DOC? There was no DOC? I'm confused. Both Wade Wilson and Asher Brooks were searched and GSR tested. Only Wade Wilson was GSR positive. However, no guns were found anywhere in the prison. The cases in the cell block showers came back to 2 firearms, personal Colt 911, a Desert Eagle, indicating that there was 2 shooters, and someone had in fact broken in and back out with both firearms. With a mobile phone, therefore had easy contact outside the prison. Oh my god. There's unknown DNA on scene. Ooh. Why is his blood on scene? Why is he bleeding? Why was he bleeding? Why was he bleeding? Sorry, I'm saying it like that. Okay. Who's Taryn? I'll miss you? Blood for blood? Who's the inmate list? Why? He had 0 once? What? What? I'm confused. Vehicle watching over the prison. What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm having way too much fun looking at this. What? Wade Wilson. Positive. They slipped in the showers. Yeah. Sorry. It's not funny. Oh my god. They died. Sorry. This is not funny. I'm sorry. Why is his blood on scene? That's so weird. Unknown DNA. Alright. Oh, this is not what I need to look at. Oh, I was gonna say, the reason why this is such a difficult case is because they fled, and then she had, I think it's she, oh, I actually don't know, I'm gonna say they had joints on them. They had what? Ebony Raven Darkness Dementia Way. What? Sorry. That was a lot. Dried, but see, that's the problem. If it was just for an art, like, I would definitely be like, if it was just for an art show, just for an art thing, it could have been destroyed. It could have been destroyed afterward, right? But instead, she had joints and blood on her. And in her apartment. Their apartment. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. Okay. Just rent hop sealed. Oh, interesting. Okay, now I understand. If I get shot, it's Edgar. Oh my god. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny. Merrick's safety in contact with him. Phone call. So he knew what happened. Merrick. So he did not try to find out. Then missed call from Castillo followed by anonymous ping to Dave Squirts. Found an unconscious Merrick. Had suffered from severe injuries. Small minister unfortunately passed away. Who had killed? They were in the hospital saying he's going to die. Shortly afterwards, kidnapped by Wade Wilson, Echo Gray, Usher. Oh! So you're gonna try to tell me Asher wasn't involved? Wait, is he on the list of... Hold on. People's witnesses. What? He's on the witness list? Well, so... She's gonna defend... Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is actually really interesting. Wait, are they going to try to be like... He obviously wasn't by himself, and in the prison, he was literally with an individual that at an earlier time... Like, you can't just throw this on Wade Wilson. You have Asher, you have Rod Long, Levante, Echo. You have these people who, one of them most likely snuck a gun into prison. And based on the amount of time that they were in there, why was Asher even in prison? Was it relating to this, the kidnapping? I'm guessing. Let's just read this. Oh. I think they're supposed to hub seal Rosabelle's name, and they didn't. Oopsies. Oh no. Because it said afterwards Blink was kidnapped. Rosabelle was moved, so they didn't hop seal it correctly. But like I already knew it was Rosabelle. Report day was she was shot. Oh, she was shot down. They attempted to save her by shooting down those individuals. The only individuals who did not get incapacitated were but. Wait, what? Hold on. They they wiped them all? That's funny. Sorry. So they stated under Miranda rights they had burning high. Hold on, what? However, no weapons were taken. Okay, so they took the weapons off of them. Did find on boat. Okay. Looked to be stolen firearms. However, they found 2 Colt Pythons from which had been dropped. What? They're sent to prison where an unknown individual broke in with firearms and both were shot down. Fortunately, DeVille passed away from the injuries he sustained during this incident. Wilson and Asher Brooks were the only individuals in prison at the time of the attack besides the 2 victims. Both Wade and Asher complied with the demands and were placed in cuffs. When Wilson stated the 2 individuals slipped in the showers, Wade Wilson came out positive. The firearms were found within the prison, indicating the second shooter had in fact broken into the prison and back out with both weapons. The Unified Police Department is requesting access to agents' phones and text records for the time stated. I'm looking to see what contact Wade Wilson had with Taryn Adler, who tweeted out blood for blood after the death of... Okay. You're commanded to produce the time and date, place of forth. Interesting. And subpoena results. Subpoena. Wait, this goes over everything? But it's a request? What? I'll be hearing from Mr. Wilson. Avail whenever, yo. Love that. It was denied. Has she not? Grace hasn't put up any motions yet. I'm just gonna look through these to see if there's any motions she can put through at all that I can see. Let's look through everything though. We already saw that, right? Okay, hold on. This is not the autopsy of what's his face. What's his face? I read the autopsy report for Han Velsing and I laughed so hard because I was just like, brother. I am not trying to get somebody off of going to prison for murdering a cop, but that autopsy report, I was just like, oh no, oh dear. He was on antidepressants, but he was also drunk. Not only is RA able to say as a doctor that that is extremely dangerous, but also as someone who's on antidepressants, that's a bad idea, fam. He was also on morphine, which, how did he get morphine? What? Anyways, I think Croc is defending Forehead in that trial. But I'm sitting here looking at that autopsy and I'm like, no. Anyway, you could probably poke some holes in that. Did he really die? Oh, sorry. I don't want to like, there's several things I could do there, but I'm trying, let's focus on this case. Okay. All right. See multiple GSWs to the back while in prison. Chose to resuscitate, is unable to revive. Given an autopsy. Imprisoned at the time. So head and neck, back of head, M carved into face. Broken nose, busted lip. Nothing on the arms. Bruising on knuckles on right hand. So he had been in a fight. Wait, are these fresh bruises? Did he fight back? But they're from behind. It could have been that, I mean, they could, I don't want to say you want to create a false narrative, but he had defensive wounds. So, but they shouldn't have used a weapon in prison to begin with. So I don't know how you'd fight this. Contents of something, nothing out of the ordinary. This is a very basic autopsy report. Wait, are these all the DOCs that were on duty? How the hell did anything that happened happen? And what? How did they get in and out with that many DOC on duty? What do you mean? DOC had to be involved then. I would start questioning, how did they get in and out of a prison, 2 guns, multiple rounds fired? I'm very confused by this. Are we sure that DOC wasn't involved in the case? That it had to be Wade Wilson? Are we sure that the GSR that comes back on Wade Wilson is from within the prison? Well, we can't be sure. What if he had fired a gun earlier that day at a shooting range? I mean, I would poke holes there. $20-something months. And let goes or sentence once up. Given medical treatment before being escorted to their bunk to rest. Clear deceased on scene. Okay, let me see if I can understand this. Police notified DOC on radio. Are you joking? What? All of that happened and there were DOC on duty? Someone was injured in the prison. Sergeant T. White So White and Lafayette breached and cleared the prison with Officer Carter, several other members of the UPD. They were located and detained. Possession of a knife. A few feet away from him. Why did he have a knife? What? You're so dumb. Wade, you're so dumb. Someone slipped in the showers and required medical attention. How did you know they were in there? Why didn't you say something sooner? Why didn't you come find the DOC that were on Okay. Upon breaching two... Okay. So, you have White, Lafayette, Frost. You have all of these DOC, and you're saying that multiple GSWs are found on these two people. Where were they? Did they not hear the gunshots? I'm very confused about this. Was busy paying respects at the morgue, but promptly responded to 911 call at the prison. Oh, okay. Paying respects at the morgue. For who? Okay, so, hold on. Bowman was at the morgue, but where were White, Lafayette, and Frost? Where were you guys? Okay, let's read. Okay, we're reading it. We're reading it! Why were y'all at the morgue? Why were y'all at the morgue? What happened? I'm confused. But promptly responded to prison, relayed by Ranger. Oh my word, what? Bowman called the infirmary to treat hip and torso, as well as the left ear missing. So this tested gunshot residue and turned out to be positive. It's Park on the Hill. Blue Sultan parked. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I would definitely kind of, this is sus. After what they found out that somebody had snuck it in, this would be a prime suspect. Like, she was literally on scene. She was literally on scene, not in the parking lot, wanting to go and talk to inmates on a hill. I'd start throwing that in there. Responded to a call for assistance. Prison. So, while the White was at the morgue. Oh, she had just clocked on. Okay. Dude, were there no... There was nobody with all of DOC at the morgue. Oh my god. You know what? Wait, did this happen when Han Belsing had died and he was having visitation and DOC went, and during that time this happened? Was it literally a murder of opportunity? What is happening? Frost had just clocked on duty. DOC at the morgue on radio comm. with some other DOC. So things handled, the more Kimberly traveled to the prison. Jury blacks were stationed on catwalks, keeping an eye on the prison's general population area. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to tell me that just up here, this is not sus. That's sus. Also, instantly I would start making some phone calls and be like, hey, Mamie? Memco? Mem? I don't know how to say their name. I don't... Mamiko. Mamiko? Who does she associate with? HOA? He didn't have anything. Oh my god, something happened at the jail. So that made me laugh. He doesn't have anything in his stash. But he has a knife. Slushies. And a phone. Is there a photo of where that was found? Found by electrical box east of the cafeteria. That's so not specific. Alright. Contraband items missing retrieved. Okay. Wait, who were you treating? Oh, Castillo. Okay. Oh. The 30th September, Merrick McFly was executed in such a vicious attack. He was kidnapped and moved to Davis Courts where he was shot in the head. Oh. Then contacted Nicholas. I'm sorry, I'm giggling. Castillo then contacted Nicholas Simone, and an anonymous ping was sent with the locations. Was it hospital for emergency treatment? However, he was shortly afterwards pronounced dead. A group of his friends kidnapped Castillo's fiancee, Dr. Isabel Breyer, in an attempt to get Edgar in their hands. This did not turn out as planned. So Edgar and Caesar shot them down the same. With the same. Oh. Shot them down the same cold pythons used to murder McFly. That's so funny. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh. He was scared for his safety due to being falsely accused of shooting. What? Oh. Shooting Breyer. Oh. And that's why Castillo would have shot him. Of these two horrible individuals. Okay. Alright. so funny. Malicious and cruel individuals that knew what they were doing this day. The murder was planned, and these two individuals should be charged with their crimes. Family friends Merrick McFly, also their family member. First degree, second degree, attempted. 5 accomplice to attempted second degree. Kidnapping, possession of unknown prescription. Oh. Contraband. Misuse of a rental. That's a thing. Wait, misuse of a rental vehicle is a thing? I did not know that was a thing. What? Motion to edit. Reason: I am dumb, or nobody woke up when September ended. Yeet. You're fine. I can't. That's so funny. Excessive bail should not be required, nor... Hold on. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. All suspects granted parole shall be subject to the general conditions of parole. While the state's bail and parole does not exempt sentencing, life in prison with no chance of parole is extremely unfair, given this punishment is reserved for the highly dangerous. Given Castilla's previous record, life in prison isn't suitable. I like to do the role plays. I love that that's on his signature. I think that's great. A capital level offense, if found guilty, will see a sentencing hearing. This sounds like an argument for said hearing, especially considering the state only recommends a sentence. Make a final decision. Further, there is plenty of precedent for individuals with no criminal record getting far harsher sentences. Majority of serial killer cases in our state. True. Your Honors, can we have clarity if the counselor has making the motion to dismiss this proper represent? What does that mean? Or is acting? What is the? And this is why I'm scared to do lawyer RP. Please don't use words that I don't understand. What does that mean? An individual organization who is not a party to a legal case, but who is permitted to assist a court by offering information, expertise, or insight that is bearing rule of seek to mitigate or expand. Oh. He just entered a motion to dismiss. He didn't enter to say that he was representing. On 12-2. Collateral to present to the court's security. No contact her on Monday upon wake up. Cooperate with Aaron Carter and the PD. Pending outcome of trial, and everybody to carry firearms at any time upon trial. What? Motion to add evidence. Asher Brooks. Ooh! It's 11 minutes. Wait, hold on. I need to see if I'm allowed to listen to this. Officers involved had 2 24-hour investigative holds and another 72 posts this to the docket. Hold on. Had 2 24-hour investigative holds and another 72 hours to post this to the docket. It was posted. Officers involved once again have failed to upload evidence they believe is needed for the case. Leeway should not be given to experienced members of the police department. They should have filed this instantly and have posted in the docket. There's no excuse. Discovery is still open, therefore we have the ability to add evidence relevant to the case in which this is. Some evidence takes a bit longer, hence why we have the period to add evidence. Notice to inform defendant has been declared deceased, but was still included at the direction of the DOJ. This is his autopsy. That was on the other one. I want to watch that later. I don't know if I can show that, so I'm just gonna save it over there. I don't want to get in trouble for it. Anyways. Yeah, Whippy, or Croc hasn't... He hasn't declared himself, like, he hasn't said that he's... Has he not said that he's representing them? He's just had a motion to dismiss. He's just had a motion to dismiss. He hasn't said that he is involved. Okay. DOC... Have we already read this? What? Prison break-in? Wait, whoa. Hold on. DOC report. 12-1. What? Wait. What? Let's just read this, because I'm confused. With him, look what you saw, an individual with long blue hair, orange pants, climbing to the cafeteria roof. To the prison gates to go off duty and put her car in the garage. She saw the same individual grapple from the cafeteria roof to the garage outside the prison. Saw the same individual run to her blue sports car parked in front of the prison, speed away towards the highway going south to the city. She was already too far gone. Talk to Deputy Pond. Channel 5, your description of the individual. Looking into the prison an hour. Oh my god. Wait, why would she break in after? Wait, why would she break in after? Why would she break in after? There was nothing to take or get. This doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. What? What? But like, what was she going into? Why would she do that? Is it just this feels weird. Is there any information about what was found on her? $81. Is there not a police report? Is there not a police report? Is there not a police report for this? She was apprehended. Apprehended by PD. What was found on her? She grappled in. What did she take? What did she do? There's no... There's no report. What did she do? What does that have to do with anything? Hello? What? This is such a random, weird thing to include. I mean, she could be seen as the one who provided the gun. What? Sorry. I am confusion. This is a very confusing thing. Makes no sense. And they only had a physical description and a description of the car. And apparently it was Mamiko. What? Is there any fucking thing? This is a very confusing case. I hope Grace, like, asks for more. I don't know. Can she ask for stuff? Why? Oh, wait. Is this... Wait. Oh, okay, they had to resubmit it with appropriate things. They're really still trying to push human trafficking. What? Public Deposit Bank, known as the Vault. Who sorry. Who dares steal the money from the great citizens of San Andreas? Began to auction off Party Hardy, beloved CEO of Wu Chang Records. They demanded thousands of dollars. They received none. What? While one of the ne'er-do-wells wore a police uniform, these criminals were later identified as Mr. Terrence T.J. Walker and Barry Benson. Are you trying? I have a problem. I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this. You are trying to push human trafficking, but you say here, they demanded thousands of dollars, they received none. So, the human trafficking was not successful. Sorry. Anyways, I'm sorry. Why am I laughing about this? It's not funny. In this position, police uniform. Attempted to serve Mr. Hardy unfairly to bystanders and officers. This is so dramatic. This is so dramatic. I'm sorry. Woo! Human trafficking, grand larceny, personating a peace officer, kidnapping a government employee. What do you mean kidnapping a government employee? Who did you kidnap? Who did they kidnap? Who did you kidnap? What? What? Criminal use of a firearm resisting arrest. What? Detective Gregory Stonefinger. Walker. Number arrested. Walker. By HVTU. Okay, let's read it. Ranger Lamb was riding with Ranger Bundy when she responded to a vault robbery in progress. When they arrived on scene, they saw a white vehicle parked in the alleyway behind the vault. Ranger Lamb requested Scene lead request. Answered a request from scene lead. Someone to inside a bank. She would get kidnapped. What the thing? Anyways. Usually the robbers requested no Air 1 helicopters. For a slushie instead. If that doesn't just prove that this whole thing was just a little bit SPS, you're asking to not be chased by a helicopter, but instead you're like, nah fam, you can chase me with a helicopter. Can I have a slushie? Are you good? Don't look at me. She was able to stare intently at him while he drank the slushy. I can't. He started to do an auctioneer voice. Alright. Oh, you guys are wearing your cuts. Sorry. I don't know what this BBMC kitty has to do with us. Oh wait, you guys are wearing your cuts. Ah. I hate it here. What? And gave him $800. They gave him money. Uh-huh. That is what happened. Hold on. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, okay. So. He pulled his car over, parked it, got out, took off his mask, pulled out his phone, took a selfie, got back into his vehicle, posted on Twitter, did he get out of the passenger seat? Or the driver's seat? There's only one car. I think so. Nice. Nice. Pig plate. Like, what are you doing? They didn't get out of the car and what are you doing? What? What? Oh my god. The people are requesting complete total seizure of any and all of Walker's uniforms. That is fair. To be honest with you, this is completely fair. Valid. I'm so confused. You're telling me. I'm sorry, I'm still giggling at the fact that, like, he yells, "Don't look at me." Sorry, that made me laugh. But this is what just, I can't. This is what just blows my mind, and I can't handle. You need to see what's going on in Twitter. Are you Adonis? Are you Adonis? Stop. I know exactly what she's asking. Oh dear. Oh god. What? What? He should probably stop flirting with me. What? What? Oh my god. Stop. Nobody wants to flirt with who? This is what just I can't get over how funny this is to me. The fact that he got out, he was unmasked, he went over to the car, took a selfie, and got back in the vehicle. 100% Barry was driving, and he's just like, no, Dad, keep driving. I'll twat out. I'll tweet. I'll taunt the cops with my Twitter. Like, can we please appreciate BBMC? I love BBMC. I love them so much. One of the reasons I'm on NoPixel, but that is the funniest thing I have read. I'm sorry. I would literally have to read that in court and be like, I need you to understand. He got out of the pursuit stopped so he could get out of the vehicle, take a selfie, get back in the vehicle. But during this time, did any officer try to get out of their vehicle to apprehend the suspect who was out of the vehicle? What were y'all doing? Just sitting there being like, oh my god, peace sign, duck lips, what's up, wow. Y'all good, fam? Like, what's happening? What is going on? They took him hostage for the vault, and they gave him $800. I think that's so funny. I'm sorry, this is so funny. Rebutting that shit. Hell nah. Can't enter a sworn statement that can't be questioned by the other side. Hard pass the fuck out of that shit. That's exactly how that works. What? That's literally how this works. Isn't the deposition... No, isn't a deposition where, like, the defense questions... It's a It's like an out-of-court thing. Isn't the deposition cross-examination? Isn't there a cross-examination? Yeah. Yeah, can't you do... Yeah, I think you can do cross-examination during a deposition, right? I think. Unsure. That's what I believe. This is still the most confusing thing I've seen, to be honest. This is so funny to me. Anyways. Huh. Oh, there's so many pending cases. Interesting. I don't think I'm ready. And I don't know how to be ready. I don't know. Oh my god, why am I... What? I don't know what to do, dude. I don't... Fuck, I'm just like kind of... My anxiety's getting to me again today. Fuck me, man. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of it. Literally I'm so fucking exhausted.
The one where I sent you a pic of my big titties like you asked me to.
Ma'am.
You thought it was a picture of 2 new puppies.
Oh my
I
god.
meant puppies,
Please stop.
as in titties.
Stop! Ma'am, please! I don't want to hear about your titties. Thank you.
Want some drop. You ass! I swear it was a mistake.
I don't want to hear about your titties. Please stop. I am probably... I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to play another game or... I don't really have another character I want to play right now. I'm having a panic attack. This is so fun. This is my favorite thing to do. Like, it's this weird combination of feeling like I probably could go on duty and be fine. I mean, there's a part of me that's just like, go work at autos for a bit. I just go work at autos, vibe for a bit, see if the anxiety calms down because you're doing a job you know how to do and it's chill. If not, just play another game. I'm not really feeling Sims. I wanted to play, I wanted to RP today. I wanted to be on duty and try to get some cell reps, or at least try to get over my anxiety, or watch some cases or something, but I'm just like, I am having a panic attack and I don't know how to stop it. I've had this anxiety disorder for how fucking long, and I'm still just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I see Christmas lights out my window. That's so nice. Anyways, I probably could just go to autos and work for a bit, but I also don't want to. Let's see, what I want to do is, like, I want to be honest, because, like, this whole process of me trying to get back into streaming is also, like, it's not supposed to be easy. Didn't think it was gonna be easy. I realized it was gonna be really hard, and that I have to talk about why I'm struggling. And I don't want to just, like, pretend everything's peachy keen, right? For the past, like, 2 months, I've obviously been dealing with some personal stuff, and my mental health has been really, really just struggling. But a major thing that has been causing me to just not stream is because how I've been dealing with anxiety or having a panic attack is I will just go to bed. I will go to sleep. I'll just go to sleep. To basically, like, shut my brain up. And it is really annoying to be just like, all right, shut my brain up. So I sleep probably 17 hours a day, and I'm still just tired all the time because anxiety just drains you. Depression drains you. It being dark at like 4:30 drains you. I'm frustrated with myself because I want to stream, I want to hang out with people, I want to make content, but I am so filled with anxiety that, like, honestly, I want to pursue becoming a better lawyer. I want to see how I can improve and do all this stuff and be a prosecutor and like there's always something to do, right? But I'm so anxious about literally everything that I don't feel like I'm creating anything interesting. And thank you. I'm happy to be streaming again. I feel like I'm excited because Arya is a lawyer now. There's potential. I'm accepted on Onyx. I'm really hoping that I can get into some medical RP there and I can finally do medical RP again. That was aggressive. It was meant to be. I miss it so fucking much. That I can do medical RP there. Like, there's so much RP that I'm excited for. But right now, I just am so anxious, dude. And I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because, like, I can't get over this anxiety. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I knew that I was going to have some days where it was going to be a lot harder. I'm really sad that I'm at this point right now. Arya's not going to be going to Onyx. I've made that decision. I feel like I don't want to... I feel like Arya could go to Onyx, right? She could have a complete... She wouldn't be Arya Fitzpatrick. She'd be Arya Montgomery. She wouldn't have the married background. She'd have a completely new backstory. But I feel like I just don't want to play Arya on 2 servers. So it's gonna be another character. If you watched me play World's End at all, my character, Dr. Theo Crane, I want to play her not in an apocalypse because she's pretty fucking awesome. She's just like, she's driven, she's good at her job, she doesn't take shit, she knows what she's worth. Very different from Arya, and I actually didn't realize I was playing her like that, which is so funny to me. It's really funny. So hopefully I do interact with Kylie. She's always a gem to interact with. I want Theo to have an opportunity and a place to thrive. She probably won't have really short hair. I liked that a lot. But depending on what kind of hairstyles Onyx has, Smile, I might be too excited. Theo only cut her hair off because the apocalypse happened, so there is that. But you guys would get to see what she was like, or what she could be like without zombies trying to kill her, so there's that. I think I want to have her drive a bike. I don't know, I'm thinking about my character a lot, and I'm nervous about playing her. And earlier during stream I talked about my anxiety with Onyx, and I do want to look at that. I'm so nervous because it's like I don't even know if I'm going to be allowed to do medical RP in Onyx. If I'm honest with you, I don't know who's running medical RP over there. They might hate me for some reason, and I'm just not able to do it. Like, that's the thing. I sit here and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to do what I want to do. So, we'll see. We'll see how medical is going to be run over there, and I'll go from there. But we can have hope. I just want to do medical RP. I literally just want to do emergency surgeries. I'm dying. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, honestly, that makes me nervous a little bit too. Like, I'm totally down for like black market docs and like there's so much RP that will happen there. I just hope that people understand that like there's going to be consequence RP for whatever you do too. But if there are not doctors that have doctor queue, we're going to have some fucking problems. I just really hope that there's a doctor queue, there's a lawyer queue, there's PD queue, because like there's the amount of fucking people that are accepted into the community as is. Oh, bruh. You're gonna need a job queue. In order to let people, in order to have the city be functional, you're going to have a job queue of some sort. I said this all earlier, that I'm just hoping that there's a job queue purely to keep things moving, but then I also hope that people who have job queue and have job prio are going to be considered for regular prio, and that they can earn a level of prio just based on the fact that they put in their effort and they created the stories that they created. Like, I can create medical stories, I can create medical arcs, I can do medical RP like up the wazoo, dude. I know I can, but if I can't get in the server to do it, there's really no point. So I'm in this really weird lull, dude. I'm in this really weird place. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I am gonna stop streaming. I might stream later. I do not know. Yeah, it's like, and that's the thing. It's just like 200 slots, but you know for a fact that there are already people that have prio. There are already, like, the big streamers have prio. So like there are going to be people that are in there every single day. And like I love that for them, but it is going to be really hard because like there's a lot of talent that like you're just not going to see because they can't get through queue. And also you're limiting, what about new talent? What about new people who haven't had the chance to RP and want to show that they're actually fucking amazing? I hope they have some sort of prio plan or some sort of random prio or something, is all I'm going to say. But yeah, I think I'm going to end stream. I'm probably going to come back and possibly stream Jade later. Uncertain. I'm just having a massive panic attack right now. And I need to get that under control and figure out what I want to do about trying to make sure this doesn't happen every day, because it's not fun for me. So I'm gonna come back in a couple of hours, maybe, depending. If it gets worse and I can't come back tonight, then I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will maybe play some Resident Evil or something different if it's just not gonna be a healthy situation for me to be RPing right now. But yeah, I will see you guys either a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check that out because somebody was talking about this earlier and they were like, yeah, they have a lot of stuff. They talk about medical, I think, and I'd like to see that. So yes, I do wanna go check out his stream. Thank you. I seriously appreciate it. I don't think you even know how much I appreciate the support. It's been a really rough couple of months and I'm just not doing so hot, so I really appreciate anybody who's stuck around and who is going to enjoy this streamathon. So I will, like I said, either see you a little bit later or see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for chilling with me. I appreciate you. I want to get a cute little pic of Aria because she's so cute. I will talk to you guys.